Welcome fans to Waynesville High School's Tiger Stadium, home of the Waynesville Tigers. Tonight, the Waynesville Tigers will take on the Bolivar Liberators during this homecoming matchup. As we begin our coronation ceremony, we ask that all parents and spectators please be kind and do not stand at the railing and block the view of others. This seating is for handicapped individuals only. We thank you for your understanding and helping us provide a positive experience for everyone. And now, the staff and students of Waynesville High School welcome you to the 2023 Fall Homecoming Coronation. This year's theme is A Night in Hollywood. We are excited to have seen our Tigers shine like the stars we know they are throughout the week and in tonight's game. Beginning this evening event will be the Homecoming Week coronation. This year, we've added a Homecoming King and had clubs, activities, and sports nominate senior candidates to become part of the court. The Tiger Pride Marching Band and art team created an arch for the Homecoming court. Their escorts to walk through. Our first member of the King's Court is Mr. Joel O'Donnell. Mr. O'Donnell was nominated by the SGA, Student Government Association. He's being escorted by his parents, Nathan and Lisa O'Donnell. Joel is a member of the Student Government Association, and his plans after high school are to not worry and be happy. The star he would want to spend more time with is LeBron James, anybody, because he seems pretty cool and could teach him some sick moves. His advice for underclassmen is, don't take yourself too seriously. One more time, Mr. Joel O'Donnell. Our first member of the Queen's Court is Ms. Riley O'Donnell. Ms. O'Donnell was nominated by Skills USA. She's being escorted by her parents, Michael and Jennifer O'Donnell. Riley is a member of the cheer team, dance team, competitive dance, and Skills USA. Her plans after high school are to attend a 4-year college and major in international affairs and then continue into law school. The star she would want to spend more time with is Shaquille O'Neal, because he seems cool and would make for some interesting conversation. Her advice for underclassmen is go to as many school events as you can. You won't realize until your senior year just how much you'll miss the school spirit and fun experiences you have with your friends until it is your last. And that is Miss Riley O'Donnell. Our second member of the King's Court, Mr. David Bennett. Oh, yeah! Mr. Bennett was nominated by the golf team. He is being escorted by his parents, Michael and Kiala Bennett. David is the president of the NYLF National Security Conference, Varsity Golf, commander of the Armed Exhibition Armed Drill Team Captain and Battalion Commander in JROTC. His plans after high school is commissioning in the Navy and becoming a naval aviator. The star you would want to spend more time with is Travis Minion, who is a star to him. He is a big influence of his and passed away a couple of years ago. He carries his saying everywhere he goes. His advice for underclassmen: high school is what you make of it. For some, it is the most painful 4 years of their lives, and for others, it is their best. But I promise, if you just live a little and enjoy it while it lasts, you'll always remember the good memories and not the bad ones. Mr. Dave Bennett! Our second member of the Queen's Court is Miss Josie Moody. Miss Moody was nominated by the French Club, and she's being escorted by her parents, Shane Moody and Joe LeBaron. Josie is in the French Club, the dance team, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, Student Government Association, and the Wrestling and Track teams. Her plans after high school include going to college and getting a good job. The star she'd like to spend more time with is Kevin Hart, because he is funny. If you know me though, I can't just leave it at one, so I'd include Ryan Reynolds, Jennifer Aniston, Adam Sandler, and Sandra Bullock, because that would be a fun group. Her advice for underclassmen is, take opportunities when given and take academics seriously. Miss Josie Moody! Our third member of the King's Court is Mr. Bishop Godwin. Mr. Godwin was nominated by DECA. He is being escorted by his parents, Dwayne Godwin and Inkayo Chung. Bishop is a member of varsity football, basketball, and track teams, along with student government, DECA, and student to student. His plans after high school is to study business at Missouri State University. The star he'd like to spend some time with is the late Kobe Bryant, because he's the reason he wears number 8. Hashtag Mamba Mentality. Bishop's advice for underclassmen, never take anything you do for granted. It can all be taken away from you in a snap of a finger. So make the most of it while you can. And that is Bishop Godwin. Now for the third member of the Queen Court, Ms. Sadie Chrisman. Ms. Chrisman was nominated by the tennis team. She is being escorted by her father, Matthew Chrisman. Sadie is a member of the Freshman Mentor Program, National Honor Society, Varsity Tennis, and sings in her church's worship team. Her plans after high school are to study business and culinary arts at Missouri State University or College of the Ozarks. The star she would like to spend time with is Jesus, because he is her Lord and Savior. Into that. Her advice for underclassmen, don't be afraid to push out and try new things. And that is Miss Sadie Chrisman. And the fourth and final member of the King's Court, Mr. Jaden Golden. Mr. Golden was nominated the Future Farmers of America. He is being escorted by his mother, Diana Young. Jaden is a member of Future Farmers of America, Student Government Association, and Beta Club. His plans after high school are to attend the University of Missouri's Veterinary School towards a degree working with companion animals. The star he would like to spend some time with is J. Cole, a.k.a. Cole World, because he's the one he hires. His advice for underclassmen, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Step out of your comfort zone and try new things. And that is Jaden Golden. And the fourth and final member of the Queen Court, Ms. Cassandra Plummer. Ms. Plummer was nominated by the National Honor Society, and she's being escorted by her parents, David and Yoloa Plummer. Cassandra is a member of the Tiger Pride Band and a drum major this season in the band, a captain of the debate team and National Honor Society. Her plans after high school are to study law in hopes of becoming a litigation lawyer. The star in her eyes she wants to spend time with is her cat Cleo, because she needs to get out more and enjoy the time together, even though she might not like all the things they would do. Her advice for underclassmen: it is important to get involved through clubs and activities, but studies always come first. Always remember to have fun. It's not weird for you to enjoy your high school experience. Also, say hi to your teachers. They do a lot more for you than you think. And thank you for saying hi to me earlier. And that is Miss Cassandra Plummer. And now a Waynesville tradition as we have our crown bearers for this evening. Miss Bristol Anthony. Bristol is the daughter of Sean and Cindy Anthony and is in Miss Wells' first grade class at East Elementary. She likes to cheerlead, and her favorite things about school include learning math and reading. Bristol is being escorted tonight by Mr. Owen Black. Owen is the son of John and Ashley Black and is in Miss McBride's first grade class at East Elementary. For fun, Owen likes to play outside and build hills. His favorite things about school include PE class and recess. And finally, we have WHS freshman Shaylin Strait, who is Miss Teen Pulaski County and U.S. Miss Teen Missouri, who will be crowning this year's Homecoming King. All right, drumline, let's get a drum roll going.
But I'll get the box.
And the 2023 High School Homecoming King, Mr. Bishop. Congratulations, Bishop. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Another drum roll, please. Your 2023 Homecoming Queen, Miss Sadie Christmas. Congratulations to all the members of the chorus. One more time for your homecoming king and queen, Bishop Godwin and Sadie Christmas. The court now moved to the big blow-up Tiger, Jim Wayne, at the west end of the field for photos. And again, congratulations to all the members, and thank you for your participation in this year's homecoming festivities.
Yeah, we're going to the Tiger. Can you walk?
And finally, because homecoming is about returning to our home school and recognizing those who here embrace Tiger spirits, we'd like for all WHS alumni to stand, and please take a moment to look around at all who have come back to make this a special night. Alumni, please stand. Thank you all for attending this evening's activities. Go Tigers! Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as the Waynesville Army JROTC Color Guard marches onto the field. The Color Guard Commander and carrying the national colors is Cadet Sergeant Major Nathaniel Copeland. Carrying the Tiger Battalion colors is Cadet Captain Kiara Wool. The left guard is Cadet Private First Class Aubrey Ellison. And the right guard is Cadet First Sergeant Maximilian Drisson. Please remove your headgear and place your right hand over your heart as the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band plays our national anthem. And please remain standing until the colors have left the field. Immediately following tonight's game, the WS football team will recognize a homecoming player of the game award. Thank you. Again, after tonight's game, we'll have a homecoming player of the game award, and we will give that to senior Waynesville Tiger Varsity player. This award is a tribute to the time and efforts of Rick and Cheryl Vernon and their dedication to the football program and Waynesville, our 6th school district. And tonight's football game is not only an interscholastic competitive matchup between these schools, it is also an educational experience for the student athletes. The Missouri State High School Activities Association and Misha Member Waynesville High School know that events such as this help teach high value to the young participants. Keep that in mind, we ask you to continue a proud Missouri tradition and display good sportsmanship throughout the contest.
Thank you. Sorry. I'm chilly.
The Tigers are led by head coach Kyle Barkley and his coaching staff. Shane Owens, Michael Ryan Mitchell, Jim Lambert, Michael Kelsey, Sam Schiller, Jane Williams, and Brent Noble. The team's athletic trainers are David Ward and Matt Garnier. The officials of the game are referee Edward Griffin, umpire Ron Williams, head announcement Tracy Stockton, line judge Leo Wilson, and Paul Murray.
I hate y'all so much. Oh my God, did you hear the man?
Let's meet Icecaps first, the visiting Bolivar Liberators. Number 19, Boone Shockley. And number 51, Christian Jenkins. And captain for Waynesville Tiger. Number 3, Dalen Regis. Number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. Number 63, Caleb Salinas. And 65, Matthew Stump.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Waynesville Tiger Football Homecoming 2023 right here live from the Tiger Stadium, right here on the campus of Waynesville High School. I'm Mike Rawlings. Along with me tonight, it's Matt Johnson. Matt, huge week here in Waynesville. It always is for homecoming week, and it comes down tonight as the Bolivar Liberators roll into town for a little conference act.
Absolutely. You talk about this week, Coach. We've had spirit days. We've had activities, rain, shine, and other. We had a fantastic parade through downtown Waynesville today. Coach, it's been a big week. I don't know about you, but I come from the parade today. I laid down to me a little nap. It's been a full week of excitement here at the high school, all culminating in this right here, the Friday night game. Coach, I don't know how many more people we can pack in the stands. There's not many empty seats right now.
Well, man, I'm right there with you. First time in a long time I've been in the parade. I was just a spectator today as I watched it with my daughter Jenna. We parked just right so we could get home. I didn't quite get a nap in because we turned around and got down here for community night once we got home. And it has been a full day, and it's been a full week. And I think, most importantly, I think the kids have really enjoyed it.
We've got it teed up. I believe that's Tyrell Finn. A little high, short drop of a kick. Going to be fielded right at the 30. In it forward across 40 out to near the 45. The Bolivar Liberators going to have the ball first, set up their offense. 1st and 10 right there at the 45-yard line. Couple kicks like that last week, Coach Rawlings, the Waynesville Tigers ended up with down Springfield. High, short kick right there. Tyrell Finn put 2 into the hands of the Waynesville Tigers last week. Bolivar Liberators maybe watched a little game tape as it looked like they kind of had a better hand screw up there.
Matt, big win for the Tigers last week. Went down to Hillcrest, handled Hornets pretty much from the beginning of the game on. Nice little propelling here into this. Getting into a part of the season I think the Tigers have been waiting for.
Pressure comes. Quarterback escape. He rolls to the right, looking for a receiver.
Almost caught. Almost intercepted.
Johnny Hedrick almost comes out of there as he gets a hand on it. Almost comes out of there with it. Fantastic defense there by the Tigers. This is the Bolivar Liberators go 4 wide on that first play, Coach, and that's a quarterback senior for this ball squad, Durham. Definitely a little different look than we saw with Bolivar last year. Last year, Bolivar kept the ball on the ground a whole lot. This year, definitely going to rear back and throw it a little bit more. As the ball's loose in the backfield right there, and the Tigers indicate they got it. Wait on a referee signal.
Nope, that's going to be recovered. Boy, I tell you, I would say 10 of the 11 Tigers thought we had it. And the one point in that direction is the one thought had it, but he did not. So bring up a 3rd and 11 for the Liberators.
Liberators spread it wide again. This time 3 wide outs, 2 down here to the bottom of the screen, 1 wide out to the top, 1 lone back in the shotgun set behind Durham. Durham rolls out to his right, looking downfield. Pass is going to be complete. Not going to be enough for the first down.
Well, it looks like it's going to be about 2 yards short of that first down.
Coach,
marker.
Is that an 8? Is that a
It
0?
looks like 8, Coach. Looks like an 8.
I believe that's going to be Sam Harless, number 8, sophomore tight end. Coach, these gold letters on that white uniform can get a little hard to read from up here. All going to go for it. Half goes for 38, still on his feet.
Going to have just to pick that first down, I believe.
Yeah, he gets it just across the 45-yard line, and it is going to be enough for the first down. And Coach, we've got the check-ins pouring in already. And, Coach, I think we do. Miss Angie Pill, former TTN Sportsman of the Year, checking from Oxford, Mississippi tonight. Mississippi, another one of the states we need. Durham lets this one go. Caught and immediately wrapped up. Going to pick up about 8, maybe 9 yards on the play. Mason Creed, that's going to be number 7. On the far side, Amon Fowler.
Amon Fowler in with that tackle.
And Coach, you got to want to definitely send out a shout to the millions and millions watching tonight. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to get some more states on this TTSN Sports Map. Coach, an alumni near and dear to our hearts. State we've already got, but watching from down in Robbins Air Force Base, Georgia, I want to send a big shout out to Mr. Tony Powell.
As the Liberators pick up the line here early going to the first quarter of homecoming 2023.
Durham drops back, finds that little seam across the middle. It's going to be complete down inside the 15-yard line.
That's going to be Gardner Casey with that reception for the Liberators. So they move the ball to the 13-yard line.
Fowler once more on the stop that play. Handoff in the backfield.
That's going to go.
That's
going to go nowhere.
Goes nowhere.
But that ball did get on the ground. That happened so fast. I thought that's what happened. But that's going to be a turnover. Tigers are going to stop in the turnover.
That's what I thought. But then when the Tigers jumped with it, and the ball came loose when the Tiger jumped to celebrate, the referee kept blowing the whistle, and I thought, wow, he blew that play dead awful fast. He didn't blow it dead before the Waynesville Tigers fell on top of it. So that's going to turn around, and Brian Cash is going to take the field with the Waynesville Tiger offense.
You see that fumble right there on the replay. That ball was recovered. Looked like there by Thomas Reynolds. There's Tallahassee with the run.
Tallahassee.
They're catching
all
Tal.
the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Tallahassee with a
85-yard touchdown run. And, Coach, you want to talk about the stands coming alive here at homecoming. Go 85 yards on the first play from scrimmage.
That will do it. That is a homecoming run right there. I bet that's a homecoming record. Longest first run for the Waynesville Tigers at a homecoming game ever by Tallahassee.
Well, you and I spent enough time with Tao in the spring to know that
Well,
Bolivar Liberators ain't got it
I don't
and
have
can
anybody
run him
gonna catch
down.
him. We've been saying that multiple times throughout the year, but it definitely showed there because about the 40, Tal just pulled away
Pulls
just
away.
a little bit more.
Tyrell in on to a 10-point after. Holds down, the kick's up, and it's good. Just like that, your Waynesville Tigers on top here. 8:49 left to play in the first quarter.
Here's going to be Tal's run for you right on replay.
Finds that seam, and that young man is gone.
And there's your
Everybody else pulls up.
That huge turn of events right there. Tiger defense with a great stop, getting that turnover, offense coming on. That could have so easily been just the other way around.
Oh,
7-0.
absolutely. In the scheme of things, it's really, as you said, it's really almost a 14-point swing because they don't score 7.
And we do score
You
7.
do score 7. That's almost a 4-point swing. And gets the crowd to it, gets the sideline fired up here on a game when you've got one of the top teams in Class 4 across the field. You want to get going early, get that positive momentum going, and what a way to do it. We've talked spending time with Tal Spring, had a real good conversation with Tal this week and just complimenting him a lot of the positive things I've seen in him this year, and couldn't be more proud of the young man to watch him rip off that first run for 85 yards. What a way to get this crowd to it.
Another little pooch kick by Tyrell Finn.
That one's going to bounce, and that one's going to bounce out of bounds.
And, Matt, if that ball bounces the other direction, it's a free-for-all.
Well, and that's what.
Very surprised Bolivar didn't have somebody come up. There wasn't anyone within 5 yards of that ball. Very, I think that's going to be something to watch on kickoffs tonight because I can definitely see that go the other direction and Waynesville Tigers get a nice turnover off something.
Coach, we're getting our check-ins rolling in. Self-proclaimed future TTSN Fan of the Year, Eric Morris, checking in with us from down in Phoenix, Arizona tonight. Robert Davis out in Anderson Island, Washington. Jonathan Stump watching his younger brother here tonight from down in Lebanon. I believe Matthew was one of our team captains tonight. Emily Pearson, Richmond Hill, Georgia.
Matt, we're going to re-kick. Here's, I believe there was a penalty on the Tigers for well, I'm not sure. Couldn't have been on the Tigers. Tigers had a penalty for kicking it out of bounds.
Did he signal? It almost looked like he signaled delay game. Did we not get that kickoff in time? That's where we need our TSN rule interpreter, Gary Schultz.
Well, I don't know.
Either way, we're going to re-kick it here. Tyrell back to kick it again. Tyrell goes this one a little bit longer. Fielded right about the 24-yard line.
Little fake end around.
Yeah. Fake reverse right there. Gets it out right across the 35-yard line. Looks like to about the 37. So Drake Durham, Bolivar Liberator on. It's going to be back in action right there. And we got a referee blowing the whistle on the far side.
Yeah, I'm really not sure.
False start. Going to back up 5 there against the Bolivar Liberators. Coach, I believe it was. Okay, that's going to be Trent Patkey with the run that time. Going to pick up about 3. Coach, we've mentioned him before this season, but a name we've called many times right here in this game. Jashawn Lyles checking in from Ferrum College tonight. Snap back. Durham looks for his receiver. Has it complete. Out to about the 45, falling forward to the 47-yard line. It's going to be number 18, Aiden Durrett. Sophomore white right there picks up the reception and the first down. 13 yards on that play. He's going to bring him out.
Definitely spreads that ball around on offense.
Taking it off inside. This time Durham's going to head for outside, keeps it himself. Going to step out of bounds, but not before he picks up about 12 yards and another first down there for the Liberators.
Misdirection if they can't, got all Tiger defense going one way. And Bolivar was able to take advantage of it down to the 42-yard line.
Well, and the defense having to respect, there was a lot of movement for the quarter to not have that football.
There was they're going to get it offsides on the Waynesville Tigers. Could have been a lot of been either way right there, I thought.
Boy, that's a tough one right there because that whole offense was in motion except the center and the quarterback. Either way, it's going to go against the Tigers, so it's going to get out 5 yards. Up at 1st and 5. Ball sits about the 37-yard line. And we're going to have another flag. And this time we're going to have false start on the offense. So we're going to back it up 5.
Go right back to where we were.
It's going to be 1st and 10, Coach Rawls.
I think we were junior.
We were. Coach, we've got Mark Brown checking in with us out in Alexandria, Virginia tonight.
We got Aaron Bartle, who's in for that. He is working hard on the TTSN Sports Fan of the Year.
Boy, he is, but now we talked about this the other night when Coach Bartle tuned in. I down to that volleyball tournament there at Rolla last Saturday. We did not have any kind of Eggs Benedict prepared. I didn't even see Coach Bartle.
Well, we've got another flag, Matt. We're without a play. What's what happens here? Now we're going to go back to more. It's going to be
all right now, but in the scheme of things, I thought they moved first the first time, so I really think this is putting it back where it should have been.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Bolivar.
I thought it should have been first 15, and it took 3 different penalties to get us here, but I think this is right.
This is where it should be. I like it. I'm just happy to see Coach Bartle too in with us tonight instead of watching Sports Center. It seems like every time I talk to him, he watches a little bit of Center. He was only on episode 1 the other day when he called me. A lot of times it's episode 3 by the time we get to talk during the day.
Well, Coach, we're getting the check-ins that are flying in here, and I see a bunch of our Waynesville high school teachers and staff tune in tonight, watching with us. Amy Breeden's watching, Miss Shannon Spray. We've got Victoria Large. We've got Alex Ellis. We got a whole little potpourri of people.
Miss Amy Breeden was out there, the one that checked my media pass off in the whole stadium.
She's probably tuning in just to make sure that you're really doing this and not telling her stories.
Well, if I wasn't doing it, I'd still get in free.
Well, maybe. I wouldn't cross her. She's straightening you out.
I'm not going to cross Amy Breeden. That just doesn't seem like very smart.
Rush comes the bubble screen, and the Tigers eat that up.
Amon Fowler read that screen. Did a great open field tackle there by Amon.
Is that Hunter Koloski? Boy, Coach, I'm having a hard time with the numbers across there. Maybe number 6, Logan Bunn. Either way, Fowler read it perfectly. It's the Liberators let that first little rush come through, as you see right here. And Amon just drops him immediately. And Coach, we've got another whistle here.
Well, of course we do.
This game was a rocking and a rolling, and we have moved to a creeping and a slowing. Durham rolls out to his right. He's looking downfield. He tries to connect on the short pass. Intended target that time was going to be number 15, Luke Dill. Unable to haul that one in. May have heard footsteps as Johnny was closing quickly right there. Miss Kelly Tillett checking in with us here. Saying hi to Tiger Nation, telling us to go Tigers. So the incomplete pass stopped the clock at 6:29. He left to play in the first quarter. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to call it 3rd and 16, 3rd and 17. Durham in the shotgun set, fakes the handoff.
Oh,
and
he's going down.
Woo! Dropped from behind right there. Edric Twine, number 83, comes through and absolutely catches Durham off guard from behind, Coach.
I'm going to tell you.
Some missed a block.
Well, Durham's very lucky to hold on to that ball. Getting hit from behind like he did could have very easily given the Tigers a chance to pick up another fumble.
Oliver fourth and forever to punt it. Johnny Hedrick comes up, fair catch is called for, and he's going to take it right about the 25-yard line, so that's going to put the Tiger offense right back on the field.
The Tiger offense.
Now, the Tiger offense was only out there for one play. And they spot it right at the 25, so that's where the Tiger offense under Castro coming in at quarterback. He's going to be directing here, and let's go to work. Looks like Kelsey Jr. in the backfield beside Castro. And, Coach, I know this is going to come as a shock, but we've got a whistle there as that play starts.
Well, stop play. It almost has to be on Tigers.
And it is going to be false start. It's going to back it up 5 here for the Tigers. Also stops the clock, 5:47 to play in the first. Waynesville on top of these Bolivar Liberators. Right now, 7-0.
So it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Tigers now at the 20-yard line.
Looks direct snap to Kelsey Jr. that time. He's going to go forward.
Pick up about 4, maybe.
Yeah, I believe right, going to pick up about 4. It's going to be short of the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to make it 2nd and about 11.
Michael, big game last week against Hillcrest for Tigers. I believe 3 touchdowns.
Going to be a real short gain, Coach. I believe we pick a yard. Getting back to your original line of scrimmage right there, but it's going to make it. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Do we have a penalty flag there? We do.
We're going to have another false start on the Tigers.
And it looks like Bolivar's going to decline that one.
That'd have been you can't time a that would. So I'm wondering if it was lined up incorrectly. I don't know.
Yeah,
that can't be.
You can't. Yeah. Castro, a lot of pressure.
Go. Overthrows his intended receiver.
Bolivar brought the house right there on the rush.
So 4th and 11 for the Tigers.
Castro's going to back up. It looks like the Tigers going to punt. High angle Dick, get her right about 50.
Wow, it takes a
bunch.
nice bounce. When that ball hit the ground, I thought it was going to go straight out of bounds. Took a Tiger bounce and rolled about another 8 yards.
Gardner Casey, number 5, was the deep man back return for Bolivar right there, and he let roll, and the Bolivar offense is going to be back on the field right about the 40-yard line, 41-yard line. And they'll take over there with 4:40 left to play here in the first quarter.
You know, Matt, you talked about the stands and how full they were. They have filled in even more over the last few minutes. I think that's great.
There are not any empty seats here.
The other part of this is it feels like football there. We had some extreme nights here at Tiger Stadium for football this year. This gets you in the mood. This is how it's supposed to be when football weather rolls around.
It definitely a little bit handoff on the feet. He gets across midfield. He's going to be all the way down to about the Waynesville 43-yard line that time. I believe it's going to be Trenton Patke.
Tackled there, Johnny Head. $18-yard pickup for Bolivar.
Johnny comes over and wraps those legs up because if he gets past Johnny, I don't know there was anyone else that was going to be in there. Be able to stop him. This time it'll be short game. Patke again. Going to pick up 1, maybe 2 on the carry. Should bring up about 2nd and 8 here for the Liberators. And Coach, we talked about all the stuff going on here, and of course we had our coronation of our homecoming queen. But one of the things I just love about homecoming is getting to see some people, Coach, some former Tigers that we hadn't seen in years in some cases.
Full screen pass. Bolivar's going to put up a couple yards.
It's going to be Bill on the reception, but it picks up a yard maybe. Not much. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 7. Long 7, short 8. And bigger down here where the Waynesville Tigers put a stop on this and force Bolivar's offense back off the field. Bolivar brings man in motion. Durham drops back. Little bit screen once more. That one's going to be complete. Still on feet. Has the first down and out of bounds right about the 23-yard line.
That's going to give the Liberators a first down.
And Coach, another name that's coming up on the chat boards a lot here and really going for possible TTS and Sports Fan of the Year. Coach Darnez Stokes checking in from down the road, St. Louis tonight.
I don't know that we've had an event Darnez hadn't checked in
Well,
with here.
The chat boards have been really high on him if you get out there in the subreddits and everything.
It's going to be another first down completion for the Liberators. That one's going to get the ball inside the 10-yard line.
It's going to be Gardner Casey, number 5, with the reception there. Gets it and sends back in bounds. Was right on that out of bounds line, spins back in and picks up a few more yards, and that's going to put it about the 9-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Bolivar Liberators. Durham in the shotgun set, fakes the hand. He's going to keep it himself.
He's going to get into the end zone for a Bolivar Liberator touchdown. Here at the 2:37 mark in quarter number 1. And we hadn't seen Durham take the ball all that is on a design run. They saved that till they got inside the 10. Bolivar's going to go for 2 here.
Durham, pressure comes, dodges first man, has the receiver, and
it's going to be
complete.
Oh, the Tigers are going to remain in the lead, 7-6 here. 2:37 left in the first quarter. A little surprise, a little something keep in your pocket. There must be something going on with that kicking game over in Bolivar. Matt, you may have to get on the Bolivar Liberator chat board and see if somebody's leaking out some information.
I don't know. I don't go on those boards.
Well, you're a Bolivar guy. You used to live up in Bolivar.
Well, I went to college. I wasn't a Liberator. I was a Bearcat.
I didn't say you were a Liberator.
I know. I don't want
to.
to. Just the sound of that makes me feel dirty. I'm a Tiger.
Well, I know you're a Tiger, but you lived in Bolivar.
Just for college.
Well, I thought you bad. But see, I planned out a little better than that. I went to Warrensburg. They're the Tigers. So see, I was preparing.
But you still lived. But you still lived there.
But in college.
But do you go on their chat boards?
Not anymore, but I could. I'm working.
I don't know about
They
that.
blackball you up in Bolivar. Something I need to know.
Well,
Is there something in that closet?
No, not that I know of.
Well, if we get a guy like John Black, he can look into something like that.
He'd handle business. All right, Bolivar has it teed up. Tigers coach, can you see who that is on the far side? I think
that's
is that
Rashad.
Joshua takes the kick, fields the 10 across the 20 out to the 23 or so.
And That's where the Tigers will take over on offense. Boy, Eric Morris, he's got a good suggestion. We get the mouth of the South, Mark Wilson on us.
Yeah, he can go on the chat boards. I don't want to
Mark
go.
loves them in chat boards reading about football, I will tell you that. Usually SEC stuff, but I bet we could get him on Bolivar. Of course, by the time he does that, it's going to be a little too late for our broadcast.
Yeah, probably. We should plan that ahead of time.
Can you let us know that a few days in advance now?
All right, snap comes back. Handoff goes to Tao. Looking for room on that right-hand side. Going to get forward and pick up 2, maybe 3 on the carry. Oh, getting a good, nice spot over there, Coach. I'm going to give him about 4. Tigers back on the line. Mixed set in the backfield.
How'd that pull down Castro?
Kelsey.
And Kelsey's out.
Wide
He's out
open. You're not going to catch him either.
Well, Tao might, but it's not going to be anybody from Bolivar.
Another long run there for the Tigers as that one's going to go, Coach, about 62 yards, I believe.
Let's go 72.
72.
72-yard scamper there by Michael Kelsey. You see him out front. And the only guy getting
the only guy
is Tao.
catching ground is Tallahassee. And, Coach, that's the way to answer. The Bolivar Liberators get down the field, punch it into the end zone. Waynesville Tigers quick to answer on the offensive end, go back on top here.
Tyrell Fitt comes in for the extra point.
Holds down, kicks up, and it's good.
So the Tigers take a 14-6 lead here. 1:41 left in quarter number 1. Once again, 2 long runs for the Waynesville Tigers offense. But, you know, Matt, 2 long runs, but let's give a little quick. Both Tao and Michael some nice holes to run through initially from that Waynesville offensive line.
Absolutely. That offensive line opened them up and get them through. And we've talked about that before, Coach, is if we can get that hole, if we can get these running backs in free space, we know the speed the Waynesville Tiger backs have. Sometimes it's just being able to get that into the open field. And as you said, let's credit that offensive line for opening those holes, giving the running back a wide open lane right there. 2 long runs for the Tigers. And our Waynesville Tigers on top, 14-6. Tyrell Finn going to send this one deep and be backfielded about the 8-yard line. Brought out across the 20, wrapped up about the 25, falling forward to the 26, 27-yard line. The Bolivar Liberators going to have it 1st and 10 right there.
Matt Tyrell been out kicking for Tigers here his first year, senior year. Tyrell, soccer player in the fall. I love watching how easy it looks now for Tyrell. Early on, you know, just learning some of the nuances of the kickoff.
Oh,
extra
absolutely.
points and thing. But that looks so easy just coming through. That looked like it was going to be a pooch kick, traveled all the way inside the 10-yard line. And it's just there's very little effort. Just it's fun to watch Tyrell out there kicking the football.
Well, we've seen him on the state podium in track. We called Tyrell's name in basketball season. Tyrell on track to be a four-sport letterman this year. Durham still looking downfield. Throws that one up out of bounds.
I think he's throwing that one away. Tigers nice.
Open, but as you said, the coverage was tight down the field. And Durham finally gets that one away, incomplete, out of bounds. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Coach, we're 1:26 left to play here in the first quarter. Boy, this has been an action-packed full first quarter, Coach Rollins.
And almost like a little halftime in the middle when they called all them penalties and kept moving the ball around.
Ooh.
Nice job there by the Tigers.
Amon Fowler almost comes out of there with that one as he gets up, breaks that one up, gets a hand on it.
You're going to see that defense there by Amon on the replay. 3rd down and 10.
3rd and long. Bolivar's going to spread it out. Got 4 out. Receivers down here. Pressure coming. Durham dodges the first one, throws this one up out of bounds, but Tiger
nice
closing quickly right there. I believe that was number 8, Thomas Reynolds, was coming quickly. So it's going to be 4th and 10 right here, deep in Bolivar's territory. I got to believe that the Liberators are going to look to punt here, as we've got Johnny Hedrick and Aiden Moss going to be the 2 turn men. Stand right at the 40-yard line down here in Waynesville territory. Coach, that's a deep punt formation right there.
Well, and it's still a snap
still
on
a long
Silva's got on
snap.
his head.
I'm going to hit down, make a Liberator roll out of bounds. Looks like right about the 31, 32-yard line. So your Tiger offense going to come back onto the field right here. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Your Waynesville Tigers on top right now, 4-6.
John Black checked with us. I thought John was going to be doing some of that, checking on them chat room boards for us and finding out what was going on. I thought he had some info for us. But
Well, he's probably just making sure I'm safe. After you insinuated I'd be in danger, Coach Black's got my back. I'm worried about that.
well, danger.
Well, you made me feel like there was something going on, like maybe I was at risk.
No, I think you were at risk at some point in your life, but not right now. When you were in Bolivar, living there.
Well, see, the last time I was in Bolivar, me and Coach Black were picking up donuts. They were really good donuts, too.
Well,
Direct snap back comes to Tawassee. Tow's still on his feet, moving forward, driving those. He's going to get out. Coach looks like he's pick up about 8, maybe 9, depending on the spot here. Bolivar crowds the line right here. Handoff's going to go to Kelsey Jr. Going to take that one forward. He's going to have the first down. He's out almost to the 49-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10. Tigers move the chains. Shockley, number 19, wide receiver we called earlier, in there on defense, picking up the stop on that one, but not before the Tigers pick up that first down. Coach, Tigers don't have to run a play here. I believe we're going to. Tonight that was crowned Bishop Godwin.
well, that's good. Probably should be. We probably should go with those, but you jumped ahead of the game with everything.
Well, I thought maybe one now and one later, since it wasn't
Well, we
a
could
duo.
have done that. I was going to go with a special guest we have here at Tiger Stadium.
Oh, it is former sports fan of the year.
Former TTSN fan of the year, for voice of the Tigers in the booth right next to us, Mr. Nelson Morgan. Nelson Morgan's not watching from Tennessee tonight, Matt.
He's watching from Waynesville
He is
High
watching
School
from Tiger
tonight.
Stadium right here on the campus at Waynesville High School. Nelson, we're glad to head back in town to watch a little bit of Tiger football action. Would be nice to get him up here, talk to Nelson.
Well, maybe we can run him down at halftime, bribe him, twist his
I'm
arm.
not running Nelson down. That seems a little extreme. If we can talk to him,
Well, maybe we just text him and
Could
just
do
come
that.
up here.
could do that.
Nice run right there to open up the second quarter for Tawassee. Gets it forward all the way down to the 33-yard line of the Bolivar Liberators. First down. And Coach, pick up the second quarter just like we finished the first. Just keep running downhill. And we're going to get a whistle on the flag. That looks like it is going to be start on the Tigers, Coach. That's going to back us up 5.
So the Tigers will be now at 1st and 15. Now, Matt, things you wish for, and we got a guy that was
His ears were burning.
It was TTSN sports fan at the end of the first quarter, Mr. Nelson Morgan, and Nelson Morgan just
strolls
walks
in the door?
the TSN sports feed, but Nelson Morgan.
Maybe you're like F. Hutton. When you talk, do people listen?
That possibly could be.
On the carry for the Tigers, number
Tallahassee on the run that time. Get it back to about the original, or I'm sorry, not the original, about back to the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 15.
We've got a special treat. We're gonna get Mr. Nelson Morgan on the air with us here.
You guys call the game, okay?
Well, Nelson, you can jump right in any point. You probably watched more of these broadcasts than anybody I know.
Well, I don't know about that, but I've always enjoyed the view from where we're at.
Well, and definitely called a lot of names of the players throughout the year. How many games did Mr. Nelson here voice?
He's probably got a number. He may know the number.
937.
Let's see. Counting the 4 years in Tennessee, 5 games times 39 years.
Woo. That's a lot of games. That's not playoff games, too.
That's true. Yeah.
That's not counting playoff games. Tallahassee on that run. It's going to bring up 4th, 17 for the Tigers. Wasn't really surprised. I'm going to guess it's kind of a double trip into town for tonight. It's a football game, the alumni soccer event going on tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Or tomorrow, I guess all day long there's soccer activities going on.
Soccer activities, I think, start at 3:30 with all kinds of activities for children, and people go down there and play some games. Not involved in planning it, I just what I've been told. And then the alumni game is set for 6 o'clock. I don't know who's going to be there, but I wanted to be here to watch it.
I talked to Coach Thornburg. That was yesterday. He came through and was asking about borrowing some stuff for the kids' events tomorrow afternoon. Some of the games and stuff that are going on. He was wanting to use some of our stuff. And told him just open her up, and take what you need.
Take what you need.
I know they appreciate it. They're just doing a wonderful job. Here's the game.
All right, punt goes back to the Bolivar side. Durham hands off this time. I believe that's Patty on the first run over there. Going to be out of bounds after about 11 yards. He's going to pick up the first down on the run there.
Ball out to the 34-yard line.
A little bit hurry up here.
And off again.
Going to have a flag down on the play there. I got a feeling that one's going to be coming back.
Well, it's right in that area that you see a lot of holding flags.
Well, exact same spot Bolivar followed a big run.
Followed
and
found that hole over there.
Yeah, and official might have seen that time why that big hole was made over there the first time too.
Yeah, I noticed when you talked about the alumni soccer game for tomorrow, I've seen a few different names pop up of former students that I'm still friends with, talking about it, planning on being here for it. Now, some of them are a little worried about their conditioning. That sounds like it might have been a few years since they've played. They don't know how long they're going to make it, but they're excited to be here and be a part of it.
Well, and that's the important thing. It doesn't matter how fast you run or how well you pass the ball, anything like that. It's the camaraderie of coming together and reliving some memories of the past and making a few of the future.
Oh, absolutely. And you got to be exciting to see a young man. I know you coach, Mr. Josh Mize, taking over as the head girls soccer coach here this season. I know he speaks highly of you and his time with you, and just keeping that a Tiger in that role just is a special thing, I think.
I'm thrilled for Josh. I really am. He's worked as an assistant for several years. Jessie Grossfinger, she played for me, and she's been an assistant for 8 or 9 years now. Last night to go with the game here.
Ooh, Durham wrapped up with that time.
It's going to be about a 4-yard loss on the run. That's a bring up.
Caden Hausler in there on the sack.
Third down and about 19, third down and 20.
So you see the replay right there. You see Hausler gets him and just puts him over backwards. As you said, and bring up third and long here, 3rd and 18, looks like. Durham in the shotgun set. Bolivar goes 4 wide. Durham drops back, looks down the left-hand side of the field, now pushes out to the right. Looking downfield, looks like he's going to run. Tigers there just push him out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. So getting it back to about the original line of scrimmage, but it's going to bring up 4th and about 9, maybe 10.
Matt, another great job of that Tiger defensive backfield. Durham had nowhere to throw the ball.
No.
All receivers were covered. Tiger defensive backfield has called a couple of changes in possession all on their own.
Looks like number 12, Aiden Moss, is going to be the deep man back for Bolivar, for Waynesville to punt. In takes that sideways bounce, and a nice little Waynesville comeback. It's going to get back to about the 38-yard line, so the Waynesville offense is going to be back on the field, spotted up 1st and 10 right there.
We checked that up like a Colin Long wedge right now.
But it gets the Tigers another good starting field position here. 7:55 left to play in the second quarter. The Waynesville Tigers on top right now, 14-6.
Came to town last night and I watched a soccer game between Waynesville and Lakeway. First game I've seen in a few years. And the Lakeway head coach, I coached him here at Waynesville, Aaron Deere.
Yes, I do. Yes.
Yeah. It's a thrill to see these things happen. These people come back and continue the game.
Little misdirection. End around.
That's Brandon Howard. Nobody catching Brandon Howard.
A young man that we see in the spring on sprints, Coach Rawlings.
That'd be 3 sprinters and 3 long touchdowns. I like the way that's.
That one's going to go for looks like about 62 yards to go with the 75-yarder. And, Coach, what was the other one?
85.
80-yard long. 3 long touchdowns. As you said, that's pretty good. 3 legs to a state-ranked relay team right there.
Well, I had the pleasure of talking to Brandon's mom and dad while we were out courtyard before we got up here. And his dad been away from town. That kick's going to be a little low.
Not sure the Tigers got the hold down on that one.
Yeah, it's going to make it 20-6 here. Favorite Tigers, 7:42 left in quarter 2. Let's to Brandon's dad. One of the nice things, it's still my favorite thing about doing these broadcasts, is he's been stationed away for a little bit on some assignment stuff, but he had a chance to watch Brandon in the last couple home games that he didn't get to go to. Let's give kudos out. Alan Hill going on the road and doing the broadcasting. It gives him a chance on those road games, tuning in with Alan and getting to see his son play where he otherwise wouldn't get to do that.
Absolutely. Just one of the things that we've had parents deployed all over the world, really, that have been able to tune in because of this program and the work that Tim Wallace and these students put together. Just absolutely fantastic. So, Coach, I like the way it's rolling right now. The Tigers in downfield all night long. Up on top right now, 20-6. 7:42 left to play here in the first half. Tyrell Finn.
Well, let's see what this kick looks like here. Nelson, I was talking. I said it's been fun to watch Tyrell. We've had him in track and we've had him in places, but to come off soccer field as a senior and he makes the kicking, it's taken a while. It didn't happen overnight, but it looks so smooth right now.
Yeah.
When he, I probably jinxed him on the extra point.
Yeah,
That was probably my fault.
He had a hat trick last night. He scored 3
Yeah,
goals.
he did. Yes, he did. Did he score the first 3?
Yes.
Kicks bobbled at the 16-yard line, picked back up, looking for room on the other side of the field.
There is no room over there.
No, he's going to get out just across the tree. Nelson, obviously you talked about scored 3 goals last night. Also a young man in the open 800 meters last year at the state track meet, finished 3rd in the state in the 800 meters.
Tyrell, yes.
Is that right? Wow.
So, was on the So he was also in the Open 8, and he also
part of the 4x8 team that was on the podium.
Run the second fastest split out of all 16 teams in the 4x8. So you're talking.
There's nerves the young man doesn't do well.
Out of 64 young men that ran the 4x8, he had the second fastest split.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It just
he's so
looking very, very forward to him this spring. Let's get him through the fall.
Yeah,
look very forward.
Well, and he's still got basketball in between.
He shoots hoops.
Well, we'll see if he's out for the team.
Well, maybe.
We'll see. We're hoping. I think Coach Pills is hopeful.
So 4-yard carry there on first down. Going to bring up about 2nd and 6. Durham takes the snap. Handoff goes up the middle, looking for some room just to that right-hand side. Going to kind of plow that pile forward. I believe that's Pat on the there. He's going to get it out. Going to be short of the first down. Looks like going to bring up third and a long one or short two. Caden Ausler in there again on the stop.
They are actually going to give him a first down on that.
Ooh, that's a generous spot. And kind of escapes the first a little bit, but slows him down until another Tiger gets there, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield that time. Edric Twine in there.
Tigers get that many bodies in the backfield to get them slowed down long enough to get enough help to bring them down, I'm going to say.
Well, and we talked about it. We talked early in the game is sometimes it's just get this momentum rolling, and one wing feeds off the other.
Well, I have a feel this is probably not the first half that the Bolivar Liberators were expecting coming into Tiger Stadium.
And off this time.
Oh, that's Durham. Hits a quarterback keeper.
Durham's going to get it out. He's going to be.
He faked you out too.
He did.
He came off that. He came off that with a fake, so it was a good one because if it got you. Well, when the Admirals gets to do something, we've got to.
Absolutely. Coach, it's half a century of greatness today.
A half century of greatness. That's a good way to describe Mike Henson.
Long pass up right there.
And there's going to be a flag.
Yep.
As he came across the front, you can see Johnny knows it. That was Johnny signal. I got that one. Know that one.
Well,
half century of greatness.
Well,
Mike Henson needs to have a shirt that says that.
Well, and he's sitting right here. He's got an orange Adidas hoodie right in front of us, right here.
You know, and that's the thing you can tell about turning 50, because I've done that. Nelson can attest to that too. This cold weather's harder on a guy. So Mike Henson got that hood up.
So once you turn 50, the cold affects you more?
Yeah, it shouldn't bother you at all.
No, it was cold out there, not 50. When I stepped out the front door to go run this morning, it felt like it was a lot colder than 50.
Another good indication you're not 50 is you got up this morning and ran.
Forget what it felt like to be cold at 50.
All right, so the pass interference is going to move the ball all the way down across midfield, down to Coach probably 43-yard line, you think, right there?
Looks like about the 43.
Ask him Durham again, isn't it? Didn't fake me that time.
Did not fake. That's why he didn't get very far. There he is. There he is. Mike Henson.
A half century
of greatness right there. Well, I'm going to tell you, Matt, I think there's no school for the kids on Monday. We all got here at professional development.
Yeah,
we ought to get the entire faculty to sing happy birthday to Mike Henson.
I believe that's a good idea.
Can we have donuts?
What?
That's even a
It's even better. I mean, you're just into it.
If we can have donuts, I'd celebrate just about anything.
Well, we talked about this last week when they gave out the donuts for coming to school. There's that slant pattern again. Man.
Yep.
Bolivar's had a lot of success with that.
I believe that's going to be Shockley, number 19.
We'll bet Nelson attests to this. So you cannot hand a person a donut that you don't get a smile. I stood out in front of that school and watched 1,600 kids get a donut, and everyone smiled when they got a donut.
And that two words never been spoken.
Durham drops back time. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
there
that
it is.
That one's gonna come back. That one's gonna go down as possibly the most.
That's gonna Santana.
Most obvious hold in those comps so far.
Santana to get through the line, started towards the quarterback, and then got tackled from behind.
I don't know if we can get a replay on that or not, but I would like to see that one again. Because that was a guy who had guilt written all over him at point as he looked around. There's nobody within 10 yards of him.
Sure would like to hold these guys out for the next 421.
Yeah, that would be a great way to go in.
And we're going to get the replay. Oh, that's going to be the finish of it there.
Yeah, that's the finish of the play.
Down inside the 20, but not going to stand, so that's going to back it back out to about the 38-yard line. Bolivar will have their first about 17, 18. Durham drops back. Pressure comes. Little bubble screen up the middle. Pass is complete. Still on his feet.
There's going to be a flag on that play. It's going to get down inside the 5, but that's going to be coming back. We'll get another hold, I believe, on the Bolivar Liberators.
And it is. It's going to be a hold against them, so we're going to come back.
Gentlemen, I've seen the new field on your streams, watching it back home, but there's nothing like walking out of a tunnel and seeing this. Real life, that's a lot of orange.
That's a lot of orange. I will tell you, when they put that in, they put it in at the beginning of track season. And it took a little bit of getting used to because we're out there on it so much. It's a lot of orange when you're on it. But as time has went, I've had so many people come in the spring, so many coaches, and compliment the turf, complimented the paint job and the things that the district provided us on the track with it. And you probably saw an article that shared from the Missouri Legends. Talking about football fields. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I don't believe I did.
Best high school fields in the state.
We were number 2, second best place to watch a football game in the state.
Is that right? Wow. Oh, my goodness.
They had an aerial shot of the field. I mean, it's just you see a lot more of those, but every time it's just awesome to just see what us as coaches and our athletes blessed would come in and get to play and coach on.
Tremendous downfield coverage again right there by the Waynesville Tigers. Johnny Hedrick almost comes up with the interception right there as Durham rolls out, Coach, and he probably goes 40 yards across the field right there. Nothing doing downfield. Only tries to push one down there. Johnny Hedrick closes quick, almost comes away with it. So that's going to stop the clock at 3:53. Brings up 2nd and 23 here after the multiple penalties against the Liberators. All the way back out across 40-yard line. Durham drops back, pressure comes, dodges the first wave.
Somebody looked like they may have got a hand on his arm, Durham's arm, when he threw that. It kind of came out of there, wobbling out a little more than I think it would have been with just him.
Well, and Casey, credit number 5, Gardner Casey, had broke on the route and looked like he was decently open right there, but the ball wasn't close. And as you said, I think maybe a hand on the arm right there. Durham not able to step into the throw. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 23 here for Liberator. Big 3rd down right here. You got to think Bolivar's going to have to punt right here as we're down 3:47 left to play here in the first half. Don't think they would want to give this good a field position away potentially the Tigers.
Well, it's just going to depend on if this gets them anywhere, and it does not.
Incomplete pass thrown right there into the middle. Looked like they're looking for another screen right there, but miscommunication as Gardner Casey not wherever the pass went right there. So it's coming up 4th and 23. Ball sits at the 41-yard line. Be interesting to see what the Liberators do right here. Durham stays on the field, looks like.
Well, down 14.
Looking the runs Tigers have ripped off here. I don't know that if I'm Bolivar I want to give up this kind of field position, but it looks like they are going to go for it. Durham drops back into the flats. Pressure comes.
He's going to let it fly. It's going to be caught, but it's not going to be enough.
Not going to be enough, but and maybe what Bolivar looks at, that's almost as good as a punt right there.
Well, that right there is almost as good as a punt if you're Bolivar, because you gave yourself a chance to get the first down, and again, it's going to have to be a real good punt not to get into the end zone. So Waynesville Tigers will take over on the 25-yard line. Delson, you're talking about our facilities. We had a conversation this week with Miss Bales, our superintendent, and Corey Ace, athletic director here at Waynesville. We set that meeting about hosting the Ozark Conference track meet this year. We have so just going through the logistics of what it takes to put that on, the people we need out, the people we need to make everything run, and was explaining to Bales that's our facility is one of the main reasons we've hosted something in state competition. I would say the last 7 years, we've either had a district or we've had sectional.
I can't remember last time we didn't.
Yeah,
win.
I mean it's a great place to hold an event. It's a great, we get so many compliments as people come through and everything. And was thanking Miss Bales just for her support and the education support and providing this for everything. And I had to call Corey out too and thank him because real easy as a athletic director. I think I realized this last year as we were having a coaches meeting in the field toward the end that we'd had a hiccup trying to work through stuff. And one of our other coaches from another school stood up and said, if y'all, instead of complaining, has anybody here put in to have this? Or did you not? And it's one of those moments you realize that I'm thankful for an AD and administration that will support us and to have those type of events here for our kids, because I think it's best for our kids to be able to have one of the state competitions on your home track.
And out this time it's going to be Kelsey Jr. Met as he gets to the line of scrimmage that time. Ford maybe picks up one. That's going to make it about 3rd and 8 here for the Tigers.
Matt may not be in total agreement because he's got to work a little harder on them ones we host too than if we go somewhere. But.
Well, last year we hosted a double district, and I did estimated count, and I believe that I reset the pole vault crossbar. I think I estimated it was 565 times that day. And I'm going to tell you, my ab muscles, my leg muscles, I did the next day. I did not get up and run that next day. I rolled over in bed, and I felt like I was 50.
See, I was just giving you a preview into your future.
Yeah, that next day, I did not run. I did not. It was.
Well, if you can host an event, gentlemen, that's real short bus rides. Always great for the kids, your home kids.
It's real short. Bus rides are good for the coaches too.
Well, and I've always thought that's the benefit of our kids. They get to sleep in their bed. They get to sleep in. Don't have to be here. Mm-hmm. One year we had to go to Kansas City.
We went to
one
Blue
year.
Springs and left at 4 in the morning after graduation was that night, and we took 4 seniors at 4 in the morning to go compete. It just didn't seem quite fair on those kids.
Oh, and if we can host it and allow our kids to have a little extra rest and recover, be ready for the next day, absolutely do it. Well, Coach, it's 4th and 6 here. I got to think the Tigers are going to look to punt here. With Castro in there in the middle, and we see him back up. He's going to take it. Castro, a high wobbler.
That's not going to turn out well.
No.
That spot's not going to be good for the Tigers, I'm afraid.
I'm looking at the referee. It looks like he's going to come. Is he going to mark it at the 48 of Bolivar?
Man, I think we got a very generous spot there.
I do too. I don't know that it. I thought it. Of course, he has a better angle on it.
So we get 2 minutes, 32 seconds left here in the first half. Man,
Coach, this Tiger defense, we've got to tip our hat to them. They've come up big a couple times, made people really stands here, and have held the Liberators to only 6 points here in the first half. We've got to ask them to do it again for about another 2.5 minutes. Low snap. Durham's going to keep himself.
There's a flag.
And it's
That's
right.
going to come back.
Yeah, it's going to come back as a hold, I believe, right there. Durham gets it forward. It's first down yardage on the run, but as you said, I believe there's a hold to swing Durham there that's created with a hold. So the clock stops at 2:24 there on the penalty.
It's going to move the ball back.
Going to be back
39. Now we're going to get a 1st and 20 for Bolivar.
After the penalty is 1st and 20 for Liberators.
Durham this time going to hand off to Patke. Patke looking for some space out there to the right-hand side.
Pick up about 7. Bolivar's going to hurry up here as the clock's almost to the 2-minute mark.
So you mentioned the hurry up, right back into it. Snap right there. Durham this time going to keep himself.
He's going to out of bounds, stop the clock. See what the spot is over.
Well,
is there a flag?
We've got a flag down.
I did not see it thrown that time.
I was 0 on the far side of the field on the 40.
Yep, there it is. It's far side on that run.
The referee moving that direction would indicate it's against the Liberators.
I believe it was holding coming in from that other side, too.
Well, Tiger defense, credit them. They've had a lot of real nice up-front push right now, and it looks like they're having a really hard time opening up any kind of running lanes between the guards right now without reaching out and pulling someone.
I disagree, doing a great job, but they're holding everything.
Yeah.
They're
having a hard time doing it legally.
Yeah, there's a reason that's a penalty. So 2nd and 27.
Durham to keep the time. He's get forward and pick up a couple, but not much right there, Coach Rawlings. And you almost wonder about the Waynesville Tigers if they're able to hold right here, do you start burning your timeouts to get the ball back?
That's a very good question at this point.
27 here. Durham gets this one away. It is complete.
It's complete.
He's got it to his receiver, still on his feet, down. And Coach, that's going to be that's going to be plenty enough for the first down as the pass goes to number 5 guard Casey.
Now Bolivar, no timeouts. It's a rush to the line. The clock does stop on the first down.
Just long enough to move the chains. Once the chains are set, the clock spins. Durham rolls out to the right. He's looking into the end zone, has receiver back.
It's going to be a touchdown. Bolivar Liberators.
Is that going to be Casey on the catch? I believe it is.
I believe you are correct.
Gardner Casey with the touchdown reception right there is going to make it 20-12 with the extra attempt up.
I saw them go for 2 a while ago. I'm quite positive they will be doing that again. Of course, as I say that, they'll have a kick right there. Nope, they are going to go for 2 again.
Durham the backfield shotgun set. That's going to be Patke back there. They go 3 receivers wide. One comes in motion. Durham's going to keep it himself, and he's going to be in for the 2-point.
That's going to make the score 20-14, but 1 minute and 9 seconds left here in the first half. Folks, over a weeking off to the Waynesville Tigers. Folks, here at halftime, we're going, for your enjoyment, you'll have the Waynesville Marching Band under the direction of Jared Sabatasso. Matt, once again, they marched the holes into first hour today. And,
we're out here for the
they marched
pep
first
assembly.
Hour, out here at the pep assembly, marched the entire parade route today, and now going to do halftime, and then tomorrow are headed for competition.
First competition of the year, I believe, for the Tiger Pride Marching Band.
I think I made it very clear to Jared what I expected on Saturday from him.
You did at the coaches' meeting.
At the coaches' meeting, I think I made that clear. I think I surprised Jared just a little bit, but that's okay.
Well, the hours put in, I know you get to see a lot of that in PE, them out here on the field. First hour, I know.
First hour almost every day.
Well,
in the heat, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Heat, cold, whatever's going on, getting ready. But they did have a long day for the band.
And an onside kick going to be fielded right up front by the Tigers. That's going to be number 87 for the Tigers. And, Coach, I do not have an 87 on my roster.
We don't have 67 either.
Well, I didn't need a 67. Okay. I needed an 87.
Well, you can't have either.
We got a 77, but that's not who got it.
He's a ghost.
Well, Nelson, there used to be a day we just make up names. But we get more viewers anymore that are just Waynesville viewers, and we caught a couple times. But we quit doing that.
Well, at least you do have rosters. I can tell you a story. In Tennessee, they do not provide printed roster for the fans, for the media, for any sport.
Wow.
Not doing it for the fans would just be bad. But not doing it for the media and the people doing it.
I have to beg for visiting, or I'm not doing it, but I'd have to beg for the visiting rosters. And sometimes I only got a partial, and there were times when I didn't get one.
Wow.
And we're talking about schools the same size as Waynesville.
LC Jr. on the run that time, looking for space out to the left-hand side. And
Now the Tigers are going to take a timeout. It's going to be third and
third and
5.
about 5 here. 56 seconds left on the clock here before halftime.
I'm not sure where Ron Black's going right now. You know where we're going this week. But he's headed up north because he checked in from Iberia and now he's checking in from Tuscumbia.
Well, I'm going to guess he's headed towards the Kansas City area. It's going to be my guess.
Well, I hope Stop It should do the check-in on Facebook.
Well, sure he can do voice activate. He would not be.
Well, he taught me a lot in that trip to Raleigh in my new truck. Found out a lot of stuff that I could do on that screen that I had no idea. It's kind of scary.
But it's against the law now in Missouri to have your
I
electronic
told the
device.
screen is serious.
Right.
And you know what? When we're texting to talk and everybody in the truck starts talking, it picks up everybody's voice. You might remember a couple of those texts that came out of the truck that night.
Yeah, some of those don't make much sense. All right, 3rd and 5. Under a minute left to play. Castro rolls
Castro
out,
back.
still on his feet. He dodges it, gets the pass away, and it's intercepted.
Bolivar going to take over at midfield with 45 seconds.
Believe that
Third
was
and a
number
half.
17, Drake Durham. Jumps up and pulls that one down right there.
Sometimes you just get swallowed
Yep.
instead of throwing it on the heavy reach like that.
Kind of threw that into a crowd.
So Bolivar, as you mentioned earlier, Coach, no timeouts, remaining 45 seconds on the clock.
No, Kevin and Wendy Johnson. Are we hearing the voice of Nelson Morgan? They're looking and asking, yes, you are, Wendy Johnson. As he's joined us here in the second quarter for Tiger homecoming football action.
Durham, that's a long pass go. Tigers get up and break that one up.
I think Johnny Hedrick wanted an offensive pass interference there. Not going to get it.
But good coverage on the play there by Johnny Hedrick. I believe that was Gardner Casey. He needed to target downfield there. Durham drops back. He looks on the right-hand side.
That's going to be broken out of the Tiger defensive backfield. Jennifer Munoz checking in from up in Columbia. I bet she's getting ready for a football game tomorrow up at Mizzou.
Little Bird says that there's going to be someone sitting in this booth with a headset on riding up to that football game tomorrow.
That might be a possibility. And I don't know if Nelson is or not. Nope. Jenna's going to get to experience her first Mizzou football game tomorrow.
Well, how exciting that's going to be. Yep, enjoy it. Bring us a W while you're at
Want
it.
to get a big W. I tell you, was trying to work it out to go to the K-State game. That would have been a heck of a game to be your first Mizzou game ever. So maybe we can repeat that. We don't need another $100,000 fine. It would be nice to go out there and win.
Yeah, I'll be glued to the TV set.
Durham looks a little bubble pass. That's
Lots of
going to
room.
be sides on his feet. So he gets across the 4 down to about the 35.
That's going to be a first down. It's going to stop the clock.
As you said, the clock will stop on the first down. Long enough for the chains to reset. Durham quickly
It
over the
looks like
line.
they're going to spike it here. They did a spike, get the clock stopped. 18 seconds.
Coach Jonathan
like
Edward checking in with us from nation's capital up in D.C. tonight.
It's not a state. Do we have that on there?
Well, it's a national capital. District
It
of
is,
Columbia.
but it's a state.
No, not a
I
state.
know you complain about my knowledge of history sometimes.
Well,
but-
it's because you tend to write your own history at times.
Well,
There's stories I've heard about Bolivar, Missouri that are completely fabricated by another Coach McCrawley.
there's not a fabrication there. It's the truth.
There was no battle of halfway between Bolivar and Buffalo.
Yes, there was. There's a town named Halfway. So he's going to pass.
Pass
Oh,
into
no.
the end zone for a touchdown. Gardner Casey, number 5, once more on the reception there, picks up his second touchdown on the evening. With 9 seconds on the clock, Coach, Bolivar Liberators tied up at 20.
And
looks like they
now
will
we're gonna
attempt
kick
the
it.
extra point.
Kick is up. It is
It
good.
is good.
And the Bolivar Liberators take a 21-20 lead here with 9 seconds to go in the first half over the Waynesville Tigers. Got to believe Bolivar's probably going to come out and do that little squib kick again. Not going to let one of our deep guys get a chance to get out and get some room.
Absolutely.
Brandon Hurd and it looks Leland Wright.
And
And
Rashad Joshua down here. But, Coach, what a turn here in the last 3 minutes of the first half is the Tigers holding on to a 14-point lead over the Bolivar Liberators. Bolivar 2 quick touchdowns on the board to take the 1-point lead here as we're 9 seconds before halftime. It's been Coach Black checking in from up at Eldon now.
He's made it to Eldon. That's good. Following the trail of Coach Black as he heads up north.
Going to Como.
There's going to be a little pooch kick.
Going to be picked up at the 30, stopped there for momentum. So it looks like the Tigers have
6 seconds.
6 seconds on the clock here for half. Time enough for Coach Wright. One of those like 70-yard runs would be real nice right here.
That would be real nice right here.
Towassie in the backfield.
Tal's going to take it
Joshua
right up the
in
middle.
motion.
That's going to be brought down out the line of scrimmage, and that's bringing us to halftime here with the Bolivar Liberators up 21-20. Folks, we want you all to relax there at home. Watch the Waynesville High School Marching Band as they perform for you. We'll be back after half 20 minutes after half for second half Tiger homecoming action.
Announces the first ever Hall of Fame inductees. The Waynesville Activities and Athletic Hall of Fame is long overdue and will serve as a means of recognizing, preserving, and honoring individuals or groups, living and deceased, who made significant contributions to the athletic and activities programs that are worthy of recognition and are examples for others to emulate. December 15th, we will be honored to recognize our first ever class of inductees at the Route 66 Shootout. The 23-24 inductees are the 1951 Waynesville Tiger boys basketball team for their state runner finish. Richard Gann for his outstanding accomplishments as a Waynesville Tiger wrestler. Rush Sheldon for his success as both a Tiger cross-country runner and his contribution to the development of the Waynesville cross-country program. And finally, Rick Vernon for his commitment and leadership as a Waynesville football coach. Parents and spectators, please be kind and do not stand at the railing and block the view of others. This seating is for the handicapped and individuals only. We want to thank you for your understanding and helping us to provide a positive experience for everyone. For your halftime entertainment, please join me in welcoming the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Jared Satasha, with assistance from Nick Arias, Andy Tiefenbrunn, Jen Sidman, and Bailey Poncia. For tonight's performance, the band will be playing their 2023 halftime show, Stained. The show consists of original music written by John Fannin. The individuality and reverence of stained glass is undeniable. Creative usage of Thomas Tallis's 16th century two-door song theme is featured throughout. And this is the band will be learning drill and choreography to reflect the show's theme. And the band will also participate in 3 marching competitions this fall. Their first will be tomorrow in Springfield at Parkview High School at the Valhalla Marching Competition, and we wish them all good luck. Soloists tonight will be Jennifer Boyd on trumpet, Seth Sook on alto saxophone, Mackenzie Coleman on clarinet, and Angela Murphy on flute. Drum majors Cassandra Plummer and Olivia Seibert. Is your band ready? Please join me in welcoming the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Playing their halftime show, Saved. hear it for our marching band. Under the direction of Jared Sabatasso, Nathan Gargis, Chanton and Andrew Tiefenbrun. The color guard is under the direction of Bailey Poncia. Good luck tomorrow at Parkview High School.
It's a Glockenspiel.
I'd like to direct your attention to the field and honor our cheerleaders for their work and dedication to the program as they put on a performance tonight. Our Lady Tiger cheerleaders are coached by Jess Miller, Miranda Shooting, and Kennedy Beecham. Let's give a round of applause to our cheerleaders. Several local businesses entered our window decorating contest this year in honor of Homecoming Spirit Week. The windows judged Wednesday by a pound. After the points were totaled, your 2023 window decorating winner is the Bank of Iberia. WHS Student Government Association holds an annual float competition as part of the fall homecoming activities. The competition is between all Waynesville school and club plus organizations. This year's theme was A Night Out in Hollywood. The floats were judged earlier today by our professional panel. The two categories judged were for top school floats and top club organization floats. After the points have been totaled, 2023 third place winner for school float is Williams Early Childhood Center. Silver will go to East Elementary. And first place for the 2023 homecoming float winner in the school division, Fair Elementary. Will Anastasia Ramirez, please? Rivera, Anastasia Rivera, please. We're looking for you. If you could, meet us up here at the top of the press box here. You're on the looking for you. Just on up and we'll get you back. And for clubs and organizations, third place goes to FCCLA. Second place here. And first place for gold, FFA. We would like to give a very special thank you to all the class sponsors, club sponsors, and community members who have made this evening a success. Again, Anastasia Rivera, we're looking for you. If you would please come to the top of the press box. The area where the windows are taken out. You hear Miss looking for you. Anastasia Rivera, please. Again, if we could get some help, Anastasia Rivera, we're looking for you. If anyone knows where she might be, we need her up here at the press box. Anastasia Rivera was last seen wearing a white jacket. Hey, we found her. All right. All is good, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your help. Special thanks to our chain gang tonight. Trent, the manager Wise. Alan, the guy Hilliard. Andrew, the son Chavez. And Craig, the crazy train Chavez. Also, thank you. Big thank you to our Tiger TV crew. Mr. Tim Wallace, Danny Click, Mike Rawlings, and Matt Johnson. Plus the following students putting together performances all year. Hayden Bonnell, Sammy Partridge, Brandon Blakely, Oscar Lopez, Z Walters, and Zeta Dent. Again, Tiger TV crew, thank you for all your hard work putting together each home game.
Thank you, Brandon. Let's go, Demi. Stay loose, loose.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back right here at Tiger Stadium on the campus, Waynesville High School. Homecoming 2023. Bolivar Liberators up on that. Waynesville Tigers 21-20. A very, very nice half football, especially if we could have eliminated that last 2.5 minutes.
We take the last 3 minutes, 2.5, 3 minutes off that first half, Coach. That was a great first half right there. Bolivar Liberators able to put 2 touchdowns on the board there to take the 1-point edge there going into halftime. It just not the momentum shift we wanted to see right there before halftime, but Coach, this is why you lace them up. You got to get right back out there and get back after it. Tigers played a great half of football up until that last 3 minutes, and so we know the Tigers are able to do it. 3 long touchdown runs for 3 different backs on the evening, and the Tigers get the ball here to start the second half. So, Coach, I look for the offense to kind of get us a move, get us on the board here, get the momentum back in the favor of the right guys.
Tigers receive that kickoff. Tallahassee with the run up the middle on first down.
Tal's going to get forward, pick up maybe about a yard on that play, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Matt, I think it's real important here for the Tigers to come out with a nice drive, get something out of the first offensive series. That's a delayed handoff to Tal.
Yeah, Brandon Howard comes in motion right there, but Tal takes the run. He's going to pick another 1, maybe 2 on that one. Not much there. It's going to make it turn about 7 here for the Tigers.
Nice job at halftime by Jareth Sabatasso and the Waynesville Marching Band. They're going to enjoy their second half football and get ready to go again tomorrow for competition. A little misdirection to Brandon Howard this time. He's going to be stopped. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
May lose one right there. It's Bolivar's containment down the line right there. Brandon Howard nowhere to go on the outside right there. So it's going to be 4th and long here for the Tigers. Got to think this is going to force a punt right here. Gardner, who had those 2 touchdown receptions there to finish off the first half for Bolivar, is going to drop back as the deep return man here. Just across midfield, still backing up, looks like back to about the 40.
Castro backs up into punt formation. Gets the pause.
End over bouncer, going to hit out the 47.
Ooh,
take a nice Waynesville roll.
Inside the 30. Nice punt there by Castro.
Gardner looked dangerously close right there. Almost looked, he was thinking about reaching down. But a streak of ones coming quick, he thinks better of it. And as you said, that nice roll is going to take it down inside the 30, down to about the 29-yard line. So that's where the Durham and the Liberators are going to take over here.
Three wideouts to the bottom of your screen. Where they had things awful spread out here first down.
They're going to go 4 wideouts.
Total, yeah.
Out, and as you said, trips down here to the bottom. And the running back goes out. It's going to be a little screen out the outside. Nice containment right there. Still on his feet, moving forward.
And end up picking up about 6.
It's going to be Patke. Number 38, the running back, comes out of the back right there, catches that pass in the flats, gets the 4. As you said, he's going to up about 6. That's going to make it 2nd about 4. Durham this time is going to hand it off to Patke. Patke keeps the legs moving. Coach, he's going to be close to the first down. It's going to depend on the spot here.
He's going to have the first down.
Osler in on stop for the Tigers. And as you said, that is going to be enough for the first down, so it'll be 1st and 10 Bolivar. Ball sits right at the 40-yard line. Quick pass out to the outside. And, ooh. They're going to call that incomplete because that was awful close to a backward pass right there.
Real close.
Patke in motion, comes out here to the left side. Durham rolls out to the right, looks downfield. He has a receiver. It's
gonna
up.
Be
it's
caught.
complete.
Out of bounds at about the 37.
Is that number 0, Evan Nichols?
Yep, Evan Nichols with that reception.
Dalen Registe forces him out of bounds, not before he picks up the first down and then some. So it's going down to about the 37-yard line of the Waynesville Tigers. Durham this time going to hand off to Patke. Patke crosses the 35, falls forward, and going to pick up a few more there. Looks like he's going to stop after a pick of about 4 yards. Should make about 2nd and 6. Santana Horta in on the stop that time for the Tigers. Durham in the shotgun set. 2 receivers wide out to the top, 1 down to the bottom. Patke in the backfield set. Durham, little option toss. Patke on his feet. He's going to get the first down. Out of bounds, look like right around the 25-yard line.
Matt, conference scores from around the area. Next week, the Tigers will be making the trip up to Rolla. Rolla's behind kick and put a third quarter, 42-6 tonight. Glendale over Parkview 16-0 as they're coming out of half. Going to be another first down for the Bolivar Liberators. Lebanon up at half over West Plains 38-7. Matt, the surprise score to me tonight is Camdenton's up 14-8 on Hillcrest. Hillcrest must be a heck of a game against Lakers tonight.
It just goes to show you can't overlook anybody on the schedule.
That is factually correct.
Durham looking down the field.
Intended receiver. Looking at districts, big game with Ozark. If we talked about, me and you talked about before we went on the air. Neosho up on Ozark 20-7 at half.
Well, and as we were talking, definitely a game that could have implications for whether we host a first-round district.
Exactly, that one's that game, and that game's going to determine a lot. Nixon last night with a win over Willard. That's a district game, district opponent there, and Nick.
Another stop on play for Santana Horta. It's going to make it 3rd and coach probably about 4. Big 3rd down here. Defense needs to come up big. Handoff this time and going to be dropped. It gains maybe a yard here, but it's coming up 4th short here.
Franklin Myers that tackle. Big news travel from John Black headed to Tipton.
Hit I-70 and head west right there would be my guess. Bolivar looks to go for it. Bring the man in motion, fake the handoff.
Oh, it's going to be close. I don't think he made it. And the Tiger defense holds. And the offense, Tigers looks over on downs. Because the Tigers will take over on the 7-yard line, looks like. Feels like one of them long touchdown runs.
Well, I'd like that. We haven't had a 93-yarder yet tonight. Fake the handoff to Aussie.
Kelsey Jr. takes it up the middle, gets it out to about the 10.
Curry in on the stop for Bolivar.
2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
Kelsey going to keep this one again. Tries to pull forward, picks up 2, maybe 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 here for the Tigers. Tigers spread 3 receivers out. 2 down here to the bottom of the screen. Tawasi up to the top. He comes in motion. Handoff goes Dusty, but he's going to be wrapped up way in the backfield. Curry in on the stop again for Bolivar.
Going to be about 4th and about 6 for Tiger.
Oh, Coach, we're getting the check-in from our current and reigning TTSN Sports Fan of the Year, Mr. Dennis Rogers, checking in and saying, let's go Tigers here tonight.
Catch with the punt. Kick to Waynesville sideline.
Yeah,
it's going to go out of bounds.
A little too much angle on that one right there, and it's going to get out of bounds and set Bolivar up in really good field position here.
At the 4-yard line. Nope, 4:26 left here in the 3rd quarter. The Bolivar Liberators will take back up the ball. And you know, Dennis said that message about the Tiger defense and the great parade, Matt. While we're switching things over, we had our announcement of our winners. Top school parade, 3rd place with Williams, 2nd place Easton. Congratulations. Thayer Elementary for getting 1st place today in the school division of our parade floats. Look, all of them were, all the floats were very well done. The Hollywood theme, I thought everybody grasped that real well and did a great job. Top organizations, 3rd place went to FCCLA, 2nd place to theater, and 1st place went where my 1st place float would have went to the FFA, as they were the Beverly Hillbilly theme as they went down. It brought a smile to my face reading some of the stuff the FFA had on there.
Nowhere going that time. He spins forward, tries to spin out that and finds something, but none doing right there, so no gain on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 5 after the offside penalty. Yeah, definitely some tough decisions there on the foots as Coach Beck, who at last report was at Tipton, was on the judging panel along with Dalton Quick, Miss Sammy Anthony, and yours truly. Down there judging the floats this afternoon, and
a little option pitch to the backfield. Ball going to actually going to pick up about maybe a couple yards. And there's no truth to that rumor that Coach Black was getting out of town because of an angry contestant that was upset with his vote.
No. We were all pretty much in agreement on our scores on the floats, and had a nice time. Got to try and catch a few pieces of candy as we went through. Coach, I don't know how much candy was thrown out, but I'm going to put it in the thousands of pounds of candy. Durham, quick pass to the outside, kind of backing behind his receiver right there, and Johnny Hedrick right on the money as the receiver reaches back. Not going to complete that one. And coaches bring up 4th and short here for the Bolivar Liberators. Looks like 4th and about 3. Judging by Bolivar's take on it this evening, I got to think they're going right here.
I've found the 37-yard line. Got to believe Bolivar's going for it here.
Last times we've seen the fake of the handoff to Patke and seen Durham take it and keep it himself right here. See if Bolivar does the same thing, and they do. Durham going to keep it and take it himself.
Down.
He's going to be all the way down inside the 15.
Ahmad Fowler with a nice open field tackle keeps Durham from getting to the end zone. So that's going to get the ball down to the 12-yard line. It'll be first and 10 from the 12 for the Liberators.
Durham going to be wrapped up in the backfield and dropped for a loss that time. This is Santana Horta
with the sack.
And Coach, was there a flag down on top of that?
No, I think Bolivar's just looking to the sideline for the play call from them.
Tigers in pressure.
With the blitz. Pass going to be completed over the middle. Down to about the 6-yard line.
Ooh. Backs pressure coming that time, Coach.
Scott.
Chris Scott, clean hit on Durham that time as he's letting the ball go. Woo.
3rd and 5, Oliver.
If nothing else, I got it that Durham's going to be a little gun shy. Got to maybe keep an eye on that blind side right there as Chris Scott came in like a missile. The Liberators bring a man in motion, and this time looks like might have been a little quick that time coming in on the other side.
That's going to be half the distance to the goal. That's going to take it to the 3-yard line.
Coach, another guy, a name we've said before here on Friday night. I'm going to guess he could confirm, but I'm going to guess he's going to be checking in probably from somewhere right around the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area. Mr. Jalen Andrews joining us here tonight.
Bolivar moves up, takes a snap under center, and just drives forward. They're going to get the first down.
Yeah, I was going to say that inside the 2 should be first down, so it should make it first and goal from.
Yeah, I was going to say, did they get it in? They got it down. They're going to mark it at the 1-yard line.
Durbin shotgun set. Gardner Casey comes in motion, but the handoff goes to Patke.
Patke with the touchdown.
In for 6 more.
To extend that Bolivar lead 27-20. Matt, it would be a gamble here. They're going to go 2, they're going to go 1.
Well, it looks like Durham turning and looking at the sideline. It looks like the offense is going to stay on the field here with the 7-point lead.
2 gets you to a 2-score game. It does.
Durham in the shotgun set. No back in the field here. Looks like twin receivers to each side. Gardner Casey's in motion. Handoff goes to Casey. He's going to be stopped short.
So that's going to make it 27-20 with 27 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Keeps the Tigers within 1 score. And that's huge in itself.
Absolutely. So as you said, stops at 27 seconds left here. We'll get a kickoff and return, maybe one play or so here for the Tigers, and then, Coach, we're going to head to the 4th quarter.
Coach, that's not that I've said before.
What's that?
Well, I watched it. I just happened to be watching the crowd out over there, and I saw someone from the crowd just chuck something on the sideline. Looked like maybe had a parent that a Gatorade or a player and threw it from about halfway up in the bleachers down to the sideline. I don't know that I've seen that before.
Coach, I'm going to agree with you there. I'm not sure I've seen that either. Kick fielded by Shaw Joshua. Way down 5, still on his feet.
Still going.
He crosses the 35, 37-yard line or so.
That's where the Tigers will take over.
It's a nice return right there for Rashad. He's going to bring that one back out about 33 yards on the return. He's going to get that one out about the 38-yard line. Tigers bring that full house backfield set. The handoff's going to go to Kelsey.
And he's going to the house.
He is going to the house. Woo!
And Michael Kelsey Jr.
That's going to be a 62-yard run right there. And, Coach, that's going to be the fourth long run the Tigers have ripped off. And, Coach, that's going to put 6 right back up on the board, and the Tigers going to have a chance here in the extra point, tie this game right back at 27.
Well, no scoring in the third quarter until the 27 seconds after we've had touchdowns.
Well, we talked about enough time for 1, maybe 2 plays, and we were correct on that, Coach Rawlings.
Tyrell Finn in for the extra point, and it's going to
be
be blocked.
blocked.
So 3 seconds left in the third quarter. The Bolivar Liberators are back up by 1, 27-26. That right there, Matt. You said we'd have time for 1 play. We're going to have time for 2 plays. Now we're going to have Bolivar's going to get a kickoff here before we go to the fourth quarter. You know, we go long stretches of time with no points being put on the board, and then in just a matter of a few seconds, multiple.
Bing,
points.
bang, boom.
Yes.
12 points, just like that, Coach Rawlings.
Two points that you're 2 extra points that, you know, now you got to wonder if you're Bolivar, do you wish you'd went to go for the kick?
Well, I think when you see that things don't work out, it's always easier.
Easy.
Yeah.
If you could coach in hindsight.
Like I think right there that kick got blocked. I think if Coach Barkley knew that kick was going to get blocked, we're probably going for 2.
That's probably right.
Tyrell's got the ball beat up, but the Tigers trail by 1 here as we've got 3 ticks of the clock left here in the third quarter. And it's going to be a high floater right there, going to be fielded.
Oh, that
not
ball's
fielded
loose.
by the 25.
That
Ball's still
loose.
on the
It's still good.
ground.
The Tigers say they have it. No, the referee said Bolivar has it. Oh, no. I was getting excited again. And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. The 27 seconds of excitement to off that third quarter. We're going to head to the fourth. You know what that means it's time for?
TTS Sports Update.
It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update is brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. For all the news, it is news. Right here in Tigertown. Matt, do you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page? Now, I'm going to tell you something. I want you to think about something.
Is it a duo?
Not a duo. No, you already blew that.
We're not going to announce who won the homecoming queen then?
Nope, you blew that. These people don't get announced now because of you.
All right, say Chris is going to be very disappointed that we do not announce that she won the homecoming queen.
Well, it's now you've announced it. Now you've ruined the entire thing. Well, I'll let you announce that in a second, so strike that.
Okay.
You got any items?
Well, no. I was busy sneaking in what I thought I wasn't going to get to say.
Well, you can't say it.
Okay.
My gosh, I think this week, going through his first homecoming, we got to recognize Josh Mize for running this homecoming thing off with this GA. I thought we would have missed if we not done that. Now, you don't want to talk about it.
No, we would be remiss, not a miss. We would be remiss.
You sure they no miss?
We
we would have had a miss if we'd have missed. He hadn't recognized Josh, I'm pretty sure.
No, Mr. Mize did a fantastic job today, and wow, the Tiger defense quickly into the backfield right there.
Did the exact same type of job that Josh Mize did this week.
And from all the activities and coach, the craziness, but the other night, walked into the volleyball game, and Coach Mize and the ladies soccer team is running the concession stand on top of everything else, as if Mr. Mize needed one more thing to think about and be in charge of this week.
Like the blood?
With blood drive, concession stand, all the activities that, and now we didn't, with the rain Wednesday, we did not get to do powder puff, but Coach, we've got that rescheduled for this coming Wednesday. We're not going to just cancel something. Chris
Scott with the pressure, and Glenn Myers with an open field tackle. And that's going to be another loss. It's going to move that back to about 3rd and 17.
Coach, the student section coming alive down there in the back losses. But it is third, as you mentioned, 3rd and about 17, ball down inside the 20-yard line. Durham steps up, pressure coming.
All kinds of pressure.
Dodges the first man and just going to try and get this one down.
And it's intercepted.
Still on his feet, crosses 30, 20, inside the 15, the 10,
Down
and the
to
Tigers.
10-yard line.
Woo! Going to have great field position here on the turnover.
Folks, we are extremely sorry. We're gonna have to find out who 5 is because he is not on our roster. Carlo Jackson, is on that was with that interception. So there's a flag down. It's going to move the ball back. It's going to be a block in the back by the Tigers on the return. The Tigers still keep possession.
That's the biggest thing right there.
Unsportsmanlike, not blocking the back, unsportsmanlike on the Tigers, but the Tigers will retain possession of the ball.
Should move it out to about the 25-yard line. And that's where they're going to spot it exactly at the 25. So the Tigers will, as you said, will retain possession right there. Nice job right there. Carmelo gets that interception, but then spins, makes a nice move to cut it back down inside right there and pick up some yards for the Tigers. Handoff's going to go to Tawasi, looking for some space over that right side. He's going to spill forward and up 2, maybe 3.
Second 8 for the Tigers.
And off this time, going to go to Kelsey. Kelsey wrapped up as he crosses the line of scrimmage. He's going to get forward and pick up maybe 1. And Coach, that's going to make it 3rd and about 6, looks like, here for the Tigers. Tigers spread the offense out of here a little bit. 2 receivers go up top. Tao off. He spreads down, comes in motion. Handoff's going to go to Tao.
Tao's going to.
Ooh, it's going to be.
It's going to be close. It's going to be short. It's going to be short from the mark on the far side. Make it 4th and about 2.
The Tigers did not get a good spot on that. I thought it was going to be about 4th and 1 right there, but it's going to be a full 2 yards here. Coach, with 8:35 left to go in the 4th quarter, Tigers look to go down here. I believe that your backs can pick up 2 yards right here. Kelsey in the backfield set. Goes to him, plows forward. He's going to have the first down.
Michael Kelsey Jr. is going to pick up about 2.5. That's all we needed to get that down, move them chains.
It goes down inside the 15-yard line. So, as you said, just got to have the 2. Anything over that's great, but got to have the 2 to keep the chains moving. And Tigers reset. It's going to be down, ball spotted right about the 14-yard line. This time, he's going to hit it to Tao. I'm sorry, Castro is going to hand it to Tao.
Yeah. Looked like that ball popped out, but I think they had called Tao down. Second and 8 for the Tigers. Just kind of methodically moving the ball down.
Well,
we'll take 2.5, 3 yards at a time right here. That'll all work out.
Well, and the clock keeps moving. Off this time, Kelsey. He's going to be met immediately. 3 Liberators going to meet him at the line of scrimmage. He might get a yard on forward momentum.
I was going to say, it looks like they're going to give him a yard. That's going to make it 3rd.
3rd and about 6, I think.
3rd, yeah.
Yeah, it might be a
Third
short
and 7, yeah,
long 6.
3rd and 6, 3rd and 7.
Castro drops back. He's going to throw it
this
up.
time, and it's going to be broken up. So 4th and 7 for Tigers.
Coach Tyrell Finn's like he's coming into the game. It looks like the Tigers are going to set up for a field goal right here. Ball sits right about the 11-yard line. So it looks this one's probably going to be, Coach Wood, about 27 yards,
It's going to be
26.
Yeah, 26, 27 yards. Tyrell definitely got the leg. It's up, and it's good. It's good.
And that's going to put the Tigers back on top here. Woo.
Tyrell Finn with a 27-yard field goal turned back the clock a little bit, Matt. We talked about this earlier in the year. Tyrell attempted a field goal, and he missed it early on. Game one, maybe it was game 2, I think, here. But we talked about how those could pay dividends as the year went. They could definitely pay some dividends there. He'd been in that situation. Converted that time. The Tigers take the lead to 6:42 left here in the ballgame.
Good guys on top by 2. You got to love that right there. And Coach, we talked about the momentum there in that first half, and towards the end, Bolivar definitely picked up the momentum there in that second quarter. But boy, the Tigers have come out, played tough here to jump right back onto this thing here in the second half, and the nice run there to get the touchdown. The defense comes through and just keeps dropping Bolivar for a loss, and the turnover. Tigers back up on top. You got to think that defense is ready to jump right back in there. Finn's that teed up. He's going to kick for the Tigers. It's going to be that short, high, bouncing kick right here. Gardner Casey fields it, still on his feet as he crosses the 40. Going to be out near midfield right there. He's finally pulled down. He's going to have it back out the 47, 48-yard line before he's brought down. So it's going to be nice field position right here for the Bolivar Liberators.
We talk about Tiger alums and what they're doing out there. We talk a lot about these football guys checking, but how about Truman checking? Big old shout out TigerTV. She just got off a film set. Everything I learned was in Mr. Wallace's film class.
Oh, what a credit to the legend, Mr. Wallace.
Truman was 4 years, always this working broadcast about almost every time we were on TV.
Absolutely. I know this summer she worked a little bit up in Maine, I believe, a summer camp up in Maine. But got to visit with her a couple times just in the neighborhood, and seemed like she was loving college and all she's doing. Got to know how proud of her we are.
Hello, after 2-yard gain, Bolivar set up at midfield. Second.
Pass. That's the call. Durham a lot of time back there.
Well, the defensive back of the Tigers gave him nowhere to throw that ball.
Coach, just on cue, Coach John Black checking in at Boonville as he's reached I-70.
Well, I hope John does stop him, Bill. I hope he just keeps right going.
We might have to stretch his legs, get a little snack.
Run up the middle.
Going to be real close, Coach. It looks.
That Luke Dill. He's going to pick up the first down for the Liberators.
He is going to get the first down. And off this time is Patke. On his feet as he crosses the 40, going to push out a bounce over there. Looks like about the 35-yard line.
As we cross the 5-minute mark here in the ball game.
Like Durham going to keep it himself. Looks like Durham's going to be just shy of the first down, so it's going to be 3rd and about 1 here. Give to Patke.
He's going to get the first down.
Gets it down just right at the 30. Maybe falls forward just across the 30. As you said, that can be enough first down. So move the chains. Stops the clock temporarily at 4:02. Durham in the shotgun set. One back in the set.
See the replay of the first down runner.
Durham going to kick once more.
Second about 5. They're going to be 2nd and 4 with that spot.
Yeah, gonna say you're gonna give him 6 on the carry there.
Now Bolivar's not a whole lot of hurry right now.
No, I can't believe that Bolivar marching, eating up clock right here. Handoff's going to go to Patke. He's going to get it. He's going to have it close to the first down, but I don't think he quite gets there.
Looks like he's going to be about a yard short.
Well, they're going to mark him a little.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be 2 yards short. Tackle there by Isaiah Hopper.
Big third down right here. End off. Nope. Durham going to keep it himself. He's going to have down inside the 10, so it's going to be first down. It's going to be first and goal here for the Bolivar Liberators.
Just inside the 10-yard line.
Aiden Moss finally brings him down right there, but not before he gets inside the 10, picks up the down. Like I said, it's going to be first and goal here, 2:18, and the clock spins. Durham in the shotgun set, looks like Patke back behind him. Fakes the handoff on the motion, gives to Patke. Patke's going to get it down, looks like it's a 7.
Yep. We're going to get a timeout by the Waynesville Tigers.
No, that's going to be timeout by the Liberators.
Oh, excuse me. Timeout by the Liberators. I was watching Tiger coaches walk out like I thought maybe they were taking that timeout. Matt,
well, now it looks like they have reversed it, and it is. You're correct.
Okay.
It is.
Well, I was watching it. It looked like the Tiger coach, Coach Barkley, walking out calling the timeout, but that all right if that's the way they want to go with it. Matt, while we got a second, we'll talk a little bit about coming up in Waynesville Tiger sports action here in this next week. Volleyball Monday's going to travel to Osage for a game, and Tuesday night right here at home, they got the Rolla Lady Bulldogs in town. We're going to be back on the air for TSN and with Lady Tiger Volleyball Tuesday night down from Tiger Gymnasium. Folks, if you can't make it down, we'd really love for you to make it down and support the Lady Tigers. If you can't make it down, it's senior night for the Lady Tigers. Join us there on the TSN Sports Network. And Thursday, we're going to travel to Kapoo. Tiger swim team is going to be at Glendale on Tuesday and at Kickapoo on Friday. Softball, well, the sports action happening at noon tomorrow. They're heading to Low Rogersville tomorrow at noon. I'm thinking headed down Low Rogersville for Lady Tiger softball.
Well, Lady Tiger softball getting ready to tie the school record, I believe, for wins on a season.
That's going to be Durham, and there is a flag. He takes it in the end zone, but there's going to be a flag. It'll be a hold against Bolivar. It's going back. So take the points off the board. That's going to move the ball back out to the 18. As they went under the 2-minute mark here in the ball game. And Matt, 2nd and 18 changes a lot.
Yeah. All right, Durham once more in the shotgun set. Patke goes in motion. Durham looks at Patke, now looking down the field, directing traffic, goes into the end zone.
It's going to be
touchdown Liberators.
Bolivar, I'm looking at the mid official. He did not signal it, but the far side official did. The Bolivar Liberators at 1:51 left here in the ball game are going to take a 4-point lead, 33-29.
Got to think they're going to go for
they'll
two
go for
right
two
here.
right here. I'm pretty sure you're right about that. At 1:50 left in the ball game. Tigers with 2 timeouts. It's all the time in the world right there.
Oh, absolutely. And we've seen, 4 different times tonight just how fast the Tigers can put a touchdown on the board. Durham drops back. Looks like he's going to take it himself. Penalty flag down in the middle.
Yeah.
Durham's going to be short of the 2-point conversion, but penalty flag down in the middle of the field. And another penalty flag down there at the end of the play.
We got holding. Officials are going to have to confer with who that holding is on.
Looks like we got a Bolivar Liberator still down on the play. And
like
pops him right back up.
So we've got holding on Bolivar. We have, not sure what that penalty was on Waynesville. Did you catch that signal?
I did.
They're going to be offsetting. So we'll
we'll replay the down. Going to say target on the Tigers.
He's going to roll out, and he is going to make it in.
Dive on the play for Durham.
That's to bring the score 35-29 in favor of the Bolivar Liberators. They'll be kicking off to the Tigers. Tigers will take over on offense with a lot of time and 2 timeouts. You know, Matt, we talk about this. We say this all the time. Tigers, the ball start on off. The clock will stop on a first down. So 1:51 is it's an eternity. Especially if you're the Bolivar Liberators. Look, they're having to stop the Waynesville Tigers. It'd be real difficult to run them out on time. You're going to have to stop us.
Well, and you got to think Bolivar, it all starts with this kickoff right here. Do you kick it deep? We've seen Rashad Joshua with a really nice kick return for the Tigers. Do you kick it deep and give the Tigers a nice chance at a real nice return? Do you kick it a little short and give it to them, let's say, about the 30-yard line? And
well, you got Joshua and Brandon Howard back.
Heck, at some point, do you just kick it out of bounds and say, hey, we'll give it to you at the 35 and you go 65?
Well, and that, that's why those guys are down there coaching and we're up here in the booth. The next level, you've got Leland Wright and Anthony Rerun James up there on that next level.
So we're going to see what Bolivar's going to do here. 1:51, a lot of time. Tigers are going to have a touchdown. And it's going to be a high, short kick.
And it bounces, and that ball is loose.
And the Bolivar Liberators come away with football.
They act like they have the ball. I believe they do. So let's reset. Bolivar Liberators with the ball off the turnover on the kickoff on the 34-yard line. Waynesville with 2 timeouts.
Got to think Bolivar just looking to clock it here.
Well,
they're going to run the ball.
They're going to have to run the ball, and they're going to have to get a first down, I believe, for Tigers not to get it back. They just got that first down. Tigers
Patke on the
Call
run right there
timeout.
is going to get it down to about the 20, and as you said, the Tigers quickly from that second timeout.
Doing my math here, Matt. I believe Tigers with one timeout left. The Bolivar still has to run the ball. They still have to keep things in play. They're not at a point where they can go into victory formation. During that timeout, want to finish up on some sports stuff. Cross country has a conference next Saturday down Springfield. Soccer is at Kickapoo on Tuesday and home against Osage on Thursday this week. Once again, want to remind you, we're back here on the TTSN Sports Network Tuesday night for Little Tiger volleyball action as they take on Raleigh Lady Bulldogs senior night.
Hand off once more to Patke. Patke on his feet, on into the end zone he goes.
The end zone. That's going to extend that Bolivar lead 41-29. 12-point lead, so I'm going to be incorrect. They're going to get the extra point this time. I was going to say they'd probably go for 2. They tried to get it to 14, but they're going to go the extra point to get it for 13. So,
it's good.
So 42-29 here, 35 left in the ball game here. Homecoming 2023. The Waynesville Tigers. Matt, after I know I'm not letting everybody know your plans of everything, going to Logan Rogersville tomorrow for softball, and then tomorrow night, I'm sure you're going to be at the homecoming dance tomorrow night.
I am not. I did not sign up for the dance supervision.
That's disappointing. That's really disappointing.
I figured you'd take care of it for me tomorrow night.
Well, I would have, but I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be out of pocket. I'm not going to be able to do that tomorrow night.
I guess I could be on emergency standby. I was kind of thinking that after a busy week and all that's going on, I might just like sit home.
Dance.
Well, no, I was thinking might like to just sit at home, maybe read a book tomorrow night for a little while and go to bed early.
Boy, dance music be soothing for you.
I really think like sitting on that couch reading a book, that sounds like a good time.
Well, I guess to each his own. I seen you more as a dancer.
Is that what them Bolivar chat boards was saying?
That's what they were saying. There's a little squid for the Tigers, and that ball's loose again. This time it's going to be.
Tigers get it, but.
Look and see who fell on that ball. It's going to be. Is that 0? We don't have a 0.
I think it might have been number 6, Tyquel Jones.
Okay. We'll run right up the middle with Aussie. He's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Castro about to throw its time. He's running out of there, and he's going to be. We got an injured Tiger down the field. Castro back to pass again. He lets one fly out. It's going to be intercepted, Bolivar. They're going to slide down. And Matt, Bolivar's going to take over after the turnover at about the 45-yard line. 36 seconds left. I'm going to guess we're going to see the Liberators come out and kneel on the ball. And
as we're getting one final check-in from Coach John Black, checking in for Marshall.
we just now have a flag on the play. I have no idea. Referee standing there, but anybody around him. And we're going to have a.
Is that an unsportsmanlike?
Oh, that's unsportsmanlike's here. I don't even know what is that. Is that the delay signal? It's 5 yards. I think it's almost a delay signal. So I think Bolivar's going to take a knee here. That is going to bring us, should be the last play of the game. Clock is running, and that's going to bring us. It's going to bring it into the ball game here. Homecoming 2023. The Bolivar Liberators roll into Waynesville, take home a 42-29 victory over the Waynesville Tigers. Next week, the Tigers going to be on the road. It's going to Rolla Bulldogs. Folks, we want to thank you all for joining us here tonight on the TTSN Sports Network for Tiger football. Again, we're going to be back on the air Tuesday night. Lady Tiger volleyball have senior night and take on Rolla Lady Bulldogs. Hope everyone out there has a great weekend. For Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rollins, and we will see you guys Tuesday night for volleyball action.